Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel and then click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today's video, I'm going to show you how I oil my scalp with my DIY hair growth oil. I will link that video down below. And I'm also going to show you how I do my Ayurveda or Ayurvedic scalp massage for hair growth. If you watched my video, I will link that one down below as well. If you watch my videos from takeaway from 2021 and my goals for 2022, one of my takeaways from 2021 was the fact that growth oil or just oiling in general and then following it up with a scalp massage helped me so tremendously when we start talking about hair growth, okay? So first, let me show you right here. As a matter of fact, let me back up for a second. So one of my goals for 2022 in that video was to make sure that I was taking care of my hair to the best of my ability and to also make sure that I am knowledgeable about what I am doing with my hair products and things like that. So even though I have been natural for 10 years now, this year was the actual first year that I tested my hair porosity, and I found out that I actually have low porosity hair. I was actually quite surprised because I felt as though that my hair was moisturized, but I was getting moisture into my hair. So if you don't know, one of the issues with low porosity hair is the fact that getting moisture into your hair can be an issue. But once it's in, or once you have solidified, or once you have actually contain the moisture, it more than likely will stay for a long period of time. So one of the things when I was reading, or when I have been reading up on how to care for low porosity hair, whenever you start talking about conditioners, deep conditioners, oiling your scalp or things like that, in order for those things to actually penetrate your hair and penetrate your scalp, you might want to consider heating them up. So what I did is I did the double boil method with my hair growth oil. Like I said, I will link that down below of how I make this. So I did the double boil method and I have heated up my hair growth oil, okay? So currently, I would say that this is probably a good 2 months old. I wanna say that I started like right here and this is where I am now. You will not need a lot of this. The goal is not to saturate your hair, it's just to lightly coat your scalp, okay? Okay, so in this oil, or in this batch of my DIY growth oil, I have Bing Raj, which is the #1 ingredient, and I have found for myself that it helps with dandruff, itchy scalp, and hair growth. If you don't know, in Ayurveda, this is also known as the king of hair. So you have Bing Raj, you also have amla powder, I also have rosemary and lavender, and then my carrier oil is avocado oil. I did not put any castor oil in here, okay? And I actually prefer avocado oil over olive oil. If you want to try this, you can substitute it out, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my hair down, we're going to oil my scalp, and then we will go ahead and get into the massage. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to use a couple of clips to just kind of part my hair before I do the oil. So typically what I do is I just do the front part right here, take this front part right here, and we are going to put that up. And then literally I just take this section in half. Like that, okay? So we're going to start from the back. And like I said, you won't need a lot. And just to make sure that this is not too hot, you know, kind of like when you do it with the baby. Okay, that's good. All right, so and literally I would just go through row, and I'll just put a little bit. Okay, that side is done. Now let's do the other side. And wherever you think the hair grows slower, or where you think like an area or a problem area is, you can put a little bit more oil. Okay, so the back is done, and then I will just take this and just go right here, and then go right here, and then I will do the front. So some right here, and then some right here. Okay. Take this down. And then I would just go through. And of course, you know, the front, you can. And then I would just put a little bit right here, just a little sprinkle. Okay. Do the exact same thing on this side. And then just with the oil being heated up, I can not tell, but it feels really good. So I can already tell that this is going to be a great massage, okay? So we have oiled our scalp, so now we are getting ready to go into the technique of the Ayurveda. So in Ayurveda, or in Indian language, they talk about, you know, holistic medicine and how to naturally take care of your body, whether that be your scalp, your face, your body, your organs. So they talk about 7 pressure points that are going to be included in this massage. They are called marma points, okay? So we are going to start with the first one. And then after we go through the section of the actual Ayurvedic massage, I just go through and massage the rest of my scalp, okay? So let's go ahead and get started.
The first pressure point, which is also known as the third eye, will help you relax and prepare for the scalp massage. You will massage each pressure point 2 to 3 minutes. After massaging this point, take your fingers and press around the area. The second pressure point, which is in the middle of your eyebrow, will help calm your senses, will help relax your eyes, and it will also help to relieve tension. After you have finished massaging the pressure point, press on your forehead in a diagonal motion. The third pressure point, take 4 fingers on your forehead and then 4 on top of that. This pressure point is the master of all senses. It helps with blood circulation, anxiety, tiredness, depression, and sinuses. Also, massaging this pressure point will help with receding hairline and edge loss. Take your fingers placed together and lightly press on this section. The fourth pressure point. Take 2 fingers and count to 12. This should land you at the top of your head. This is the fourth pressure point. You will notice that people begin to go bald here first. Reason being, it is the highest point of your body, but also it is the least area where blood flow or blood circulates. Massaging this pressure point will help with blood flow circulation to this area of the scalp. The fifth pressure point, take 4 fingers at the base of your hairline, 4 fingers on top of that. This pressure point will help activate the blood vessels in the scalp, and it will help with detoxifying. This point is crucial if you work on a computer all day, like myself, or if you sit at a desk all day. Make sure that when you are massaging this pressure point, to tilt your head forward. It will help with blood flow circulation. The sixth pressure point is right behind the bottom of your ear. Massaging this pressure point will help relax your mind, give you a better night's rest. Also, massaging this point will help with sleeping and hearing issues such as tinnitus. The seventh pressure point is on either side of your forehead where there is a small indentation. Massaging this pressure point helps calm the brain down. It also helps with depression, anger management, anxiety, insomnia, and headache.
Okay, so now that we have finished the marma points or the pressure points, I'm going to just finish out the massage by going this way and this way, just to make sure that we hit the entire scalp. But those are the most important parts of the scalp massage for the hair growth, okay? So on this side, I'm just going to show you with my fingers, and then on this side, I do have a scalp massager, okay? So, just starting right here, what I typically like to do is just start right here. And remember, use the tips of your fingers. If you have nails, or even like if you have nails, or excuse me, if you keep them short, do not use, you're not like doing a scalp scrub, you're massaging your scalp. So make sure that you're actually moving the skin, and make sure that you're actually moving your scalp. And I will literally just sit here. So for full disclosure, when I'm doing this, I'm typically sitting in the movie room, and I'm typically watching a show, listening to music, or listening to something on like Audible, okay? So just take your hand just right here like this. In each section, I do 2 to 3 minutes, and then I just literally go down the side. Okay, and then on this side, you can use the scalp massager. It does have a button right here. You can use it without it being on, or it has 2 speeds. So it's that one, and then that one. I typically just do the first one. So I take it on the side right here, starting on the side right here, press lightly. You don't have to press very hard right here. Again, we're just gonna go down the side, and then we'll go down the middle just to make sure we hit every spot. And I typically start like right here. Again, 2 to 3 minutes each section, and then I just continuously go back all the way to the back of my head. Now, because my hair is not straight and because it's not out, and even when your hair is curly, you are going to have to move, you know, some pieces of hair. So as I go back, I do move the twist just to get to the scalp and make sure that the scalp massage is going to be beneficial. Again, 2 to 3 minutes. And then all the way down. So right here. Okay, so now that we have hit the pressure points, and now that we have gone on the side and on the side, we are just going to go down the middle. Now, if I was not going to be using the massager on this side, typically what I would do is I would take both hands. Instead of doing one side, I'll just do both sides and just go down like that. But because we're getting ready to go down the middle, I'm just going to take my hands and do the exact same thing. I'm literally just going to do this. 2 to 3 minutes again, all the way from right here, all the way down to here. 2 to 3 minutes, and then do a little movement, 2 to 3 minutes. Moving, 2 to 3 minutes. Moving, 2 to 3 minutes. Moving another 2 to 3 minutes. And then as I go back, my head goes down. Just to bring some of that circulation to the top of my head. that is it. That is how I oil my scalp with my hair growth oil, and then that is how I hit the marma and pressure points, and then that is how I go through the rest of my hair to do the scalp massage. So currently I am actually need to get back on schedule. When I saw the most growth, or when I saw the most benefit from the scalp oiling and from the massage, was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I need to get back on that. You know, like I've said before, being natural is a journey. You fall off the bandwagon, you get back on. But I would say once I did it solidly for a good 4 to 5 months, I noticed a huge difference in my hair as far as growth, health, and also thickness. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Of course, you know, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.